Hello, we're going to make a video, and this video will show how you can connect to a computer on the ECE Teaching Lab Linux platform using MobaXterm. Okay, in a previous video, we installed some software called MobaXterm, client software that can be used to log into an SSH server on a Linux machine and do various things. So when we installed it, we got this little icon here on our desktop, and I believe we're going to see it also in the start menu here with so if I come down here, there's MobaXterm, and there's also in the start menu. Okay, well, I'm just going to click on the desktop implementation here, and this will start up MobaXterm. This is my first time starting it on this machine after installing it, and it's unpacking core software. Won't do that every time. I think that's because it's the first time I'm running it. Okay, so there's the MobaXterm application started. It's going to ask us to punch some holes in the firewall. We're just going to go ahead and do that. Make sure everything works okay. Okay, now we have the software started. What we need to know is what machine we need to use and where do we go. Now again, for this all to work, for everything here to work, you have to either be sitting at Lehigh. If you're using wireless, you're on the Lehigh wireless, not the Lehigh Guest, but the Lehigh, or you're running the Lehigh VPN software. And that can be, if you go to software.lehigh.edu and download Cisco AnyConnect, there are directions on how to get to the Lehigh VPN there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this web browser. I'll open this page here. That's good. Oop. Okay, so I have a web page here. This isn't where I want to be. So where I'm going to go is to ECE Teaching Labs .cc.lehigh.edu. So again, that's ECE Teaching Labs.cc.lehigh.edu. Then hit enter, and it will take you to a website that will have the information we're looking for. So if we go to computing and we see Teaching Lab Linux platform right underneath, if you click on that, that's going to show you a bunch of different computers, and depending on which course you're taking, some courses are using the CentOS 6, so you would log into one of these computers here on the top, and some courses use the CentOS 7, and it would be one of these computers here in the middle of the page. So we're actually going to go into one of the computers. I'm just going to pick a random computer here to log into. Excuse me. And so I'm going to use, let me see, ECE-server11.cc.lehigh.edu. And that's how you find out where the machines are. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is come over here and click on Session. And it opens up different types of sessions that you can actually create. We're going to create an SSH session, a secure shell session. Okay. Now, once we're here, what we want to do is type where it says remote host. We want to type the name of the machine, and off of that web page, I said I was going to use ECE-server. ECE-server11.cc.lehigh.edu. Okay, and we're actually going to specify a username. You have a username that you got an email for, hopefully, or you already had a username prior to this signing up for the course this semester. And I'm using a test name, so it's X005 13, and you leave that port 22. That's good. And so we're going to go ahead and we're going to click OK. And when it comes up, it puts my username and the server name, and then it asks for a password. So I'm going to go ahead and type in my password. Now you have a password that you got when you received your email, or you had it previously. And never fails. Hang on. There we go. Silence that phone. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my password in. Okay, and so here it's asking if I want to save my password. Your call. Normally we recommend you don't save passwords just for security reasons. So I'm going to click no. And there we go. It logged me in, and that's all there is. You to run a command, you could type echo. Oh, actually, I'll tell you what command we're going to run. Let's run the command gedit, G-E-D-I-T, gedit. And what gedit is kind of like a notepad program. This will just verify that we can get a GUI back to our machine. Now, if you're sitting on campus, this will come back pretty fast. If you're sitting at home, this gedit program might take a long time. Here I hit the enter key. This gedit program might take a long time to actually return the program back. Okay. So I hit gedit, and if I come over here, I can see, whoop, there's my gedit program running. Okay. And I will be making a future video showing you another software product that if you're at home you may want to use, only because the response time will be a lot quicker. Since I have you here, I'll show you one thing. Let's do the gedit program again. Okay, so there's the gedit program, and you noticed I typed gedit, and here's my terminal screen. And if I hit the enter key, I don't get a $ back. I can't run any other programs. It's kind of locked running gedit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to close the gedit program, and I'm going to start it a different way. And this may be of interest to you. So now if I type gedit and I put an ampersand behind the gedit, now when the gedit program runs, the gedit program runs in the background, but it still displays the screen and runs as you would expect it to run. But the interesting thing what that ampersand will do is it will give you the ability to get your $ back. Here I'm going to run the program GNOME System Monitor. I probably should have put an ampersand after that. So here I can run two programs off of that same command window. As I said, I probably should have gone and put the ampersand after the GNOME System Monitor, and then I'd be able to just keep running more and more programs off of that same command window. So anyways, that's a little bit about logging in and connecting with a little bit of extra stuff thrown in. Okay, thanks a lot for listening. I hope this was helpful.